Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the English Hub with Mr. Hudson. Today we have, midst a very special lady. She's gonna talk about sports since she's a sports lady and a sports, teacher as well. We're gonna delve into two topics. We're gonna look at sports and the Olympics. So without much ado, I would like her to introduce herself and we're gonna kickstart with a conversation. Hello, Miss.
Hello, good evening, teacher. Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica. I'm a PE teacher, so around my life I just do sports. So I'm so happy to be here, and thanks for your invitation.
All right. So without much ado, we're gonna start with a conversation. First off, we're gonna kickstart with sports. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So the first question I would like to ask you, since you're a PE teacher, is what are some sports you like watching?
Well, my favorite is, but I need to start with my favorite sport, and all
Sure.
the people to know me knows that I love soccer. That's my favorite sport because I used to do, I don't know, like 20 years ago. So I just like it and I enjoy to watch it on TV.
Okay. So you like playing as well?
Of course, for sure.
So
I used to
okay.
play in a team, not like a professional team, but almost a professional. In the
Almost. Yeah.
university, yes, almost. In the university, I used to went to a lot of trips with my team and win some cups, win some tournaments, win some gold medals. So that was pretty fun. Yes.
Oh, so you've won some gold medals. Oh, cool.
Yes.
All right. So talking about sports you like, probably since you are a PE teacher, you might dislike some sports as well. Yeah. So what are some of the sports you dislike?
Honestly, and maybe if some student just gonna watch this video, maybe he's gonna be so upset with me. But I I don't really enjoy the golf because I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't understand completely the topic or the team or the point for the golf. But I'm not into that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Since we are human beings, we all have preferences. Yeah. So,
Totally.
I might prefer soccer, you might prefer rugby. We all have preferences. So it's okay if you don't like something. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. That's true.
Okay. So, you told me you play soccer. Yeah. Is
Yes.
that the only sport you play?
Well, I used to practice that a lot of years ago when I was child. Basketball, skating, athletics, and the last one and the most important for me is football, is soccer.
Mm.
So yes, in my childhood I play a lot of sports.
Oh, okay. So that's why you become a physical
Yeah,
education teacher right now. Yeah.
everything makes sense right now.
Yeah, everything makes sense right now. Yeah. Okay, all right. So would you like to learn to play or to do any other sports? Something new.
Something new. Well, maybe. Well, about the Olympics this year or this Olympics tournament this year, we have a new sports in there. It's climbing, but in a wall.
Oh,
So yeah, that's new. And I don't know. I just watch all the competition for that sport. It's really amazing. And maybe I like the extreme sports. I don't know. I have this uh, I don't know taste for that. I just like it to watch all the videos with uh, bungee jump
mhm.
and does stuff and climbing and I don't know. I like the string, so maybe that's a good sport to try to practice.
Oh, okay. So probably you're gonna do some bungee jumping and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes, that's mine.
Mm. Okay, so since you are a PE teacher, um, you can answer these questions appropriately. Like it is it is speculated or it is assumed or presumed that around the world, sports or soccer is really popular. So
Yes.
the big question is, why is it so popular?
Well, I think because they soccer have a lot of types of competitions, and it's not only with your I don't know, with your country. You can do it with clubs. You can do it clubs in a specific country, or you can do it in clubs in a specific city of that country. So it's so many types that you can play, and it's so popular because I don't know, of course, the marketing and that stuff. But I think it's for that because they have a lot of things to do or types to choice that you can pick. And maybe that's the idea, or maybe that's the point for soccer.
No,
And
okay, so
also, you have a lot of practice, a lot of workout, a lot of exercise, maybe for that.
okay. So do you think that sports players should earn more money or less money? What do you think?
Ooh, well, that depends, but in my opinion, my point of view, I think they make a lot of money. And in some point, it's insane,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
too much money.
absolutely. Yeah, too much money.
Yeah, too much money. So it's not fair for some people. So I don't know, maybe we can put in a balance. That's the stuff. We need that. We need equal for everyone.
Mm. Do you think that is possible?
Right now, I don't think so. But that's a good option in the future. I don't know when, but
Okay. So what are some of the sports that are really popular in Colombia? Can you tell us?
in Colombia, of course, soccer is very popular. We have BMX because one of the most popular, um, yes, BMX girl is from here, from Colombia. She won in 2 Olympics
Oh,
the gold medal, but this year only silver, I guess, if I'm not wrong.
mm.
But that's why the BMX in here became a popular sport here.
Oh,
And of
okay.
course, soccer. And I don't know, maybe basketball sometimes is a good choice for the kids too.
Okay. Do you know of any strange or you know interesting sports activities here around Colombia?
A sports activity like, well, I don't know, around Colombia, I don't know.
Yeah,
That's a
interesting
good,
or strange. You find it interesting or you find it strange.
strange. I don't know. Maybe for me, when I I used to live in Venezuela for so long, and when I came back in here again to Colombia, I just realized that the BMX here is so popular. So I just wondering why. So then I did my research, sorry, and all this stuff. And that's for me that's strange because it's not a popular game or popular sports
Hmm.
around the world, you know, because it's in a bicycle and you have a lot of curves, a lot of bending, I don't know, a lot of stuff. So maybe
Yeah,
for
a lot
me
of
that's
roller coasters.
oh yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe it's a strange, yes,
Mm.
for me.
Okay, so talking about sports, do you prefer to watch them or you prefer to play them?
It depends. Because if it's soccer, I love to play it. But basketball or volleyball for me is very, very interesting to watch.
Mm.
So
Okay.
it depends on the sports, you know.
Yeah, since you like soccer, I think it's better to play.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. What do you think is the most dangerous sport?
Dangerous. Mm, I don't know, but the jiu-jitsu, the all the stuff that all the sport that you can punch somebody or hit somebody or
Yeah.
punch is very dangerous for me. I just read a lot of stuff, a lot of I don't know situation that so far they just broke the whole eye, the eyebrow, the head. In some point, they just unconscious on the ground. So that's very dangerous.
Mm.
And also I don't like to watch it. It's too much for me. I don't like
You,
it.
you can't handle that.
No, I can't handle that. No,
Mm.
it's so painful.
Yeah, yeah. Seeing
Watch
your
it.
pet. Yeah, seeing your fellow human being being punched, and you go,
Yes.
oh my God,
Oh.
no.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah,
Totally like that.
those are some of the things that money will push you to do, because it's all because of money.
Yes. Exactly. Absolutely. And I used to have a partner in my university, and he practiced that sport. He lives in, I don't remember the name of the city, but he's in the United States, and he's an amateur UFC fighter.
Mm.
So it's very dangerous, and I just saw all his competitions and those stuff. So that's insane.
Yeah,
Really.
absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you the last question with regards to sports. Initially you were telling me, sports players shouldn't earn a lot of money, and there should be some sort of limit to, how much every player or every sports player can earn. Yeah. So what
Yes.
do you think of athletes making so much money? Do you think is a good thing or is a bad thing?
In the players, oh my goodness, I don't know. It depends, because it might maybe my opinion is totally different to the other people, and that's okay too. But too much more for that, I don't know. I don't know, because I know that you enjoy that and you put a lot of effort, all your time, all your energy, and I totally respect that. But in some point, in this case, the limit it's necessary. You know,
Mm,
it's
sure,
necessary.
sure. Okay, all right. I like your how you argued your point out with respect to that question. Yeah, because um, we all have to be, you know, like pay attention to how much you know people earn, because there are a lot of people who are in need, and just one person is getting so much that is
That's
putting
crazy.
so many people. Some people don't have food to eat, where to sleep is a problem, and stuff like that. So yeah, yeah, that question is arguable. You can argue your point out in any
Yes.
way, anyhow. So yeah. Okay, so we've come to the end of the first session. We're gonna move on to Olympics, or the Olympics.
Okay.
Um, have you been watching the Olympics? Yes.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So the first question I would like to ask is, when was the first Olympic Games?
Not sure about the exact date, but I think the first Olympic was in 1896, if I'm not wrong, or something like that.
Okay, so
1896. Yes.
okay, so with respect to Olympic Games, how many Olympic Games or sports can you name?
Well, soccer, of course,
Sure.
tennis.
Your love for soccer is undeniable. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No
But
problem.
yes, soccer, tennis, basketball, volleyball, mm, diving, swimming, skating. Skating is new, by the way, and climbing is new too. Uh, Athletics, I love to watch
Mm,
athletics, all the competitions, all the 100 meters, all the jumps. It's amazing. Uh, right now, I don't remember another sport, but it's pretty much like that.
oh, okay. So since you love athletics, did you used to watch Usain Bolt?
Yes, of course, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
He is a showman. He
Yeah,
loves to entertain the
the
public, the
crowd.
attendance. Yes, it's amazing, amazing.
Yeah, sometimes when you are an athlete, you have to, show off a little bit for the crowd to be excited.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So what sports are your favorite within the Olympic Games?
Well, I'm so sorry for the loud. Athletics for me is my favorite to watch it in the Olympics. It's a complete competition for me,
Mm,
because in athletics you have to handle your own body as fast as you can, as high as you can, as I don't know, all the effort that you just did almost in 4 years, 5 years, is for one competition in 10 seconds, or
yeah.
one jump, or one throw, or I don't know. So the athletics is for me, it's the best.
Okay. So I think this year there was Olympic Games, right?
Yes,
Okay.
Tokyo 2020.
Yeah, Tokyo. All right. Was Colombia in there or no?
In athletics, yes. I mean, the last Olympics in Rio, if I'm not wrong, in 2016, we won a medal in gold, a gold medal,
A
yes.
gold
With
medal.
yes, with triple jump. Some girl named Catherine Ibarwin. So we won that medal. This year, the years it's coming around the people and it's normal, it's a process.
Yeah.
And she didn't qualify to this next round, but a Venezuelan girl won and she broke the world and Olympic record.
Oh.
So that competition was amazing. Yes,
Mm.
that was amazing.
Okay. Okay. So which of the Olympic sports do you like to watch on TV?
Which sports? Okay, for athletics, volleyball is one of my favorites too, because I don't know how they can jump too high, so high.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's insane. Meters, even 1 meter, 2 meters, that's crazy.
Sure.
So volleyball is a good sport to watch on TV during the Olympics. Swimming is another sport so good for watching in the Olympics. And this year also I just watched diving, so good too.
Mm.
So maybe those sports are so good for watching at the Olympics.
Okay. All right. Talking about the Olympics, do you think the Olympics are important, or there have been too many negative things about the Olympics, when it comes to drugs, corruption, and stuff like that?
Yes, I know. I mean, well, in my opinion, because I'm a PE teacher, of course, for me, the Olympics are so important because the sports and the healthy and be healthy as much as you can is so important to have a good nutrition, a good sleep, exercise in your life. So yes, the Olympics for me is really, really cool. But I know lately, I don't remember how many years ago, but all the people's trying to put corruption and drugs and a lot of stuff in the Olympics. So in that case, a pure or good competition is your with a tiny mark, that
Yeah.
putting down all the important or all the main things during the competition, around the competition. So it's good, it's important for me and for a lot of people, but also in the other hand, you have this kind of stuff. So
Yeah,
it's not
sure.
good. And for example, this year, Russia can participate with the name Russia. They need to use all Russian Olympic Commitment. I don't remember the name.
Yeah,
But
committee.
yeah, exactly. So they cannot participate with the name of Russia, and with if they won some competition and if they won some medal, some no gold medal, they cannot able to put the national anthem. They need to create a new music for that competition, for all the stuff that happens few years ago about the corruption, about the drugs, about everything that Russia apparently do to their sports and their athletics.
Mm. Oh, okay. You have a lot of, knowledge when it comes to, the topic of
It,
Olympics and
it's
sports.
my
Yeah.
topic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay. So should professional athletes be allowed in the Olympics?
It's a good question, and maybe for me is yes, because the Olympics is the top for me, or for yes, in my opinion, is the top that you can go and try to win something that actually is very very important for you and for your country.
Country. Yeah.
So yes, for me is the top. Is the last round in your career if you're athletic.
Okay. So what is the most difficult Olympic sport you've ever, witnessed?
Mm, difficult. It's a
I
lot.
don't think I don't think it's soccer, right?
Maybe not.
Okay.
But actually, I just watched some competition of judo.
Yeah,
It's
judo.
yes, it's very difficult. I don't
Mm,
know how do they do that, and
yeah.
I don't know the training that they have for that. So maybe it's one of those difficult sports in there.
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. All right. The last question I would like to ask about sports is should all sports be included in the Olympics? For example, horse riding, events which means transporting the horses all over the world. Do you think, horse riding should be included or all sports should be included in the Olympics?
That's interesting because, and it's a tricky question because, as you say, horse riding is an event in the Olympics, and
Mhm.
they just put the horses all over the world to go to the place, to go to the country. But for me, that to move a horse to another country is some more difficult that you can go like a human being, because skating that you can say that is a little bit easy to go to another country. Like me, I can go to another country. So skating is not considered like Olympic sport.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's not make sense.
Mhm.
So why you need to put the horse in an airplane and put it in another country, and you put that sport like an Olympic sport, but not skating. So maybe, in my opinion, of course, and this is how I just think about it, they need to reevaluate that kind of situations.
Mhm.
Maybe they can put some sports during the Olympics, that is more easier. It's easier for them that the horse put in a cage to go in
Yeah.
another country around the
Okay.
world. So
All
yes,
right.
maybe they need to check all the stuff.
Sure, sure, definitely. All right. Miss, what's your personal mantra?
Well, my personal mantra: breathe every single minute and try to do it again.
Okay, cool. All right. I like that. Okay. The last question I would like to ask you is uh, what do you do to practice your English? If somebody should ask you, what are some of the tips or the tips you can give out for the people who are watching or listening to you?
Well, actually, it's very good, this kind of stuff, that you can talk with somebody that can help you with your pronunciation, with the grammar and all this stuff, and be confident. Trust in yourself, trust in your
Sure.
instincts, trust in the things that you really know that you know.
Mhm.
So it's good, and try to be yourself all the time.
Exactly. I like that. Okay. So, what is your general impression, or what do you think about this project that I am doing to help a lot of people practice English? What can you say about that?
Oh, for me, that's amazing, because it's another tool that we have to practice this new language for me. Because 2 years ago, I really didn't know everything about English. And now 2 years
On?
after that,
Yeah.
so for me, it's impressive. And I'm trying to put more effort in this
Yeah,
new language for my life.
you've really come far in 2 years. Yeah, you've achieved a lot. Yeah,
Exactly. So yes,
sure.
teacher, good job.
Okay. All
Thanks,
right.
thanks.
Okay. All right. So I would like to say a very big thank you for your time, and I hope to talk to you some other time in the future. Not relating to
Definitely.
sports and Olympics, but different other topics. Yeah.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Okay.
You
Thank
can count
you.
on me.
Thank you. Thank you once again.
Thanks, teacher. Have a good evening.
Bye bye.
Bye.